How's it going, guys? My name's Nathan and today I'm doing a Thai food haul. Now all of the stuff you're going to see here is all from a Thai market in Arlington, Texas called Hiep Thai, and it's generally going to be a range of candy, like sweets, and just general food items and a few drinks thrown in there as well. But most of the stuff is from Thailand, some of it is from China, some from Japan, and I believe there's a few things from Taiwan as well. But I'm going to start off here with a Dorian. Now this was the main reason we went to the Thai market. Me and my wife really wanted to try a Durian, and this was the only place where we could find close by that sold Durians. And we got a smallish one, as you can see. I believe this was around $12, I think. So it's not too heavy. It's amazing how sharp this thing actually is. You can see the spikes there. But yeah, it does have a kind of a weird smell to it, but I'm hoping, or at least I've heard, that it tastes better than it smells. So I think we're really going to like this, but we're not going to know until we try it, so looking forward to trying that. Next up on the list I have some Century eggs. Now these are something that I've heard a lot about, and something I've always wanted to try, mainly just to experience it, not that I'm expecting to particularly like it. As you can see from the front there, they have the picture of the egg. It doesn't look particularly appetizing, but it's, like I said, it's something I want to try. I'm going to make a video when I do try this for the first time, obviously. But these are just preserved duck eggs, basically. They're being preserved in something. I'm not exactly sure what they preserve these in. But definitely looking forward to trying these, like I said. It's going to be interesting. So yeah, look forward to that video real soon. Next up we have this Taiwan milk drink. I don't really know too much about this. I saw the can. I just saw that and I thought it looks kind of interesting. It just says milk drink on the front, and it does say product of Taiwan, but other than that I don't really know too much about this. I mean, you can see by the size compared to my hand, it's quite a small can, but I presume it's just milk. I don't really think there'd be much else in there. Like I said, I just searched for the can, just saw that guy in the front and I thought that was pretty interesting, so I thought I'd try it. Now I've got two more drinks here. These are both from Thailand, I believe. This is a pennywort drink, and this is Soursop Juice. Now I have no idea what a pennywort or a soursop tastes like, but I presume they taste very sort of vegetable-y, if that makes sense. I'm not really too sure about these. I just picked them up because I think they were like $1 each, so I figured for $1 each I might as well try them. Yeah, soursop and pennywort. These are really the last drinks that I got. This is the Aloe Drink, and this is Aloe Vera coconut drink. And these are both from Korea, according to the bottle. You can see they're similar sized bottle, well, pretty much exactly the same. But I kind of know what aloe tastes like, but I'm not sure if it'd be the same as this. I mean, I've never had a whole bottle of aloe, if that makes sense, so I'm not really too sure about that. And I presume this one's just going to taste like coconut. It looks like milk, but obviously it's coconut. So yeah, those were also, I think, about $1 each, so I thought I'd pick those up as well. I also picked up some Pocky as well. Now I got the normal chocolate Pocky, but as you can see, they have the Thai language on the back, so these are obviously from Thailand. Obviously Pocky is a Japanese snack, but you never really see it with the Thai language on the back, so it'd be interesting to compare these to the Pocky that you get in America, just to see if there's any difference, because I mean there always could be. I mean, if you try European chocolate and then compare it to American chocolate, obviously there's a big difference, so it'd be interesting to compare those. And then I also got some chocolate banana Pocky, which I'm actually really excited to try these because those look quite good. And I also got the cookies and cream Pocky as well, which those look pretty good as well. Obviously they've got like Oreos on the front. So it'll be interesting to try both of those. I think I'm going to do a whole video on different Pocky flavors. I'm probably going to pick up some more, so look out for that in the future. I also picked up these Hello Kitty Yeobo, and they look very similar to Pocky as well. As you can see, it just says Hello Kitty on the front. And these are from Japan. No, they're from Korea actually, I think. Yeah, Seoul, Korea. Obviously Hello Kitty is Korean, I think. Could be wrong on that. But yeah, I picked them up mainly for the packaging, just because it looked kind of interesting. Like I said, they do look very similar to Pocky, so it'll be interesting to try those as well. I also had to pick up the Hello Panda cookies. These are the strawberry flavour. I've only ever had the chocolate ones before, These things always confuse me because these things are technically Japanese. Everyone refers to these as Japanese cookies. But the back of them actually says product of Singapore right there, so I'm always a bit confused about these. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I've never tried the strawberry ones, like I said, so this is a big container of them, so it'll be interesting to see how many actually is in this, because it sounds like a lot. So yeah, we're looking forward to trying those as well. Another thing I got here, these are called Koala's March, and these are green tea flavor. They look very similar to the Hello Panda cookies. As you can see, they're basically the same thing, but they have a koala on them instead of a panda. They're not made by the same company, and these are from Thailand actually, so they're from a completely different country. So yeah, I'm interested to see how they compare with the Hello Panda cookies. Next up I've got these, I guess they're technically like cookies, but I'm not too sure. They kind of look like ice creams on the packet there, but these are from Japan, and I really don't know anything about these at all. I just saw the packaging and it kind of stood out. But one thing we did notice on the back here, if you see this label right here, this is all the ingredients that are in this thing. It's like ridiculous amount. Let me give you a close up of that. That list is like huge. Let it focus there. There you go. All this right here. This is like the whole ingredient listing. So it'll be interesting to see what these actually taste like, because I really have no idea. They're from Japan, but other than that, that's all I really know about these. Also managed to find some green tea Kit Kats. I've been looking to try some of these different Japanese flavors of Kit Kats for a long time now. I was going to buy some online, but then we saw these at the Thai market, so I thought might as well. These are the only ones they seem to have the green tea flavor, which I mean that's one that I wanted to try anyway. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to trying these. Okay, now sticking with the Dorian theme, I found some Dorian flavored soft chewy candy. Now these are obviously from Thailand as well, and I basically just picked these up mainly because I wanted to know what a durian tastes like. Obviously we got the Dorian, and we got some Dorian candy as well, just to see, just kind of compare it with the Dorian itself. But other than this being from Thailand, I can't really make out anything on the back. It's all in Thai. Obviously the front is in Thai as well, so it's interesting to try these. They are individually packaged, and you can see them like in there. They're all individually packaged, so they do look very interesting. I mean, it's not every day you see Dorian flavored candy. Okay, moving on to something a bit more unusual now. I have dried fungus and dried herb. These are both Chinese. Now this dried fungus, it looks, I can't really compare it to anything. It just looks like leaves in a bag. I can't say I've ever eaten fungus before, other than like mushrooms and stuff like that. But it doesn't really reveal anything on the ingredients either. It just says product of China up there. But this one intrigues me more than anything. This almost looks like drywall. And the weird thing about this, there is no ingredients on this at all. It just says dried herb, which is kind of vague. I'm gonna let the camera sort of like focus on that, because it really does look like drywall. Like it looks like someone's like got plaster from a wall or something, and just like packaged it in a bag. There's just nothing to it. Let me get the camera to focus on that. There you go. See, it just says dried herb there. I'm really intrigued to try this because I really have no idea what this is going to taste like. So I'll probably do a separate video where I'm trying both of these, the fungus and the herb, and that's going to be pretty interesting. Okay, next up I have this Aloe Vera. I guess, I don't really know what to call this, to be honest. Originally I thought it was a drink, but looking on the back it says you can use it for ice cream topping, desserts, making cocktails, and it just says aloe vera on the front, aloe vera dessert. It's from Thailand, I think. Yeah, products of Thailand. And I don't know if you can see the consistency there. Let me get that to focus. But it kind of just looks like a goo. See if we can there you go. Okay. It just looks like a gooey sort of mess in there. I don't really know what to think of it. Okay, this is kind of a random thing. I got this Kopiko coffee candy. Now I've had this before in Europe, and this is from Indonesia, I think. Yeah, Indonesia. It says so on the back there. And these are like individually packaged candies, like chocolate. They're coffee flavor, like I said. And there's not too much more I can say about these. Like I said, I've had these before. I just picked them up because they were there and they seemed kind of interesting, you know. But yeah, that's the only thing I've ever had from Indonesia, I think. Then I picked up these are Yan Yans. These are similar to Pocky, I think. And according to the back, these are products of Singapore as well, but they're by the same company that do the Hello Panda, so I'm going to say they're Japanese. And I presume there's like a dip in here. It says look inside for fun words. So I guess the biscuits have words on them, and you dip them into the strawberry. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, you see on top there it has like the dip. So yeah, I just thought they looked kind of interesting as well. My wife actually recommended these because she's had them before, but I've never had these, so I'll be looking forward to trying these for the first time. Okay, this thing really intrigued me. I have no idea what it is. It just says black rice congee, and it looks like it has like beans and stuff in it. It has a spoon on the top, like a bendable spoon, like you take up the lid and bend the spoon. So I presume you eat this from the can. Let me see if I can see where this is from. Oh, it's Taiwan. This is Taiwanese. But like I said, it just looks like it has beans in it. Let me see the ingredients on this.
It says black rice congee. Ingredients: water, cane sugar, oats, red beans, mung beans, black sesame. So a whole lot of beans, but I don't want to eat this cold, I wouldn't think.
But yeah, that's going to be interesting to try. Okay, I also found some more drinks that I got here. I got these ramune. These are the drinks in a glass bottle. I got the strawberry flavor and the original flavor. And these are the ones that have like the weird top. They have like instructions of how to actually open these. So these are going to be kind of interesting. Okay, so the last food related item I have here is these preserved plums. Now these are like candy, I guess. But one thing I've noticed about these is it says preserved plum right there on the front, but then you look at the ingredients and it says preserved mango. And if you look at the front there, let me see if I can get a close-up of that. Okay, if you look at the front there, those look like mangoes, and you see it says preserved plum. Okay, last but not least, I have a few non-food related items. We got this rice spoon, and this is from Korea. It says so there. Just like a big, fair-sized rice spoon anyway. And then we also got these strainers. You can see they have like a smiley face on the front. And we've got a white one and a green one in there. And then we also got these two bins. My wife picked these up mainly because of the unique colours. Like you never see, these sort of colours, like this weird like pink, like a peach colour, and then this teal. And the last item we got is this. It's like a footstool. My wife wanted this mainly because of the design on the top there. You can see it's got like clowns on it, and it's just like a cool little stool that you would use, like a child would use to, I guess, reach the sink or whatever. I'm not sure how much this was exactly, but I don't think it was more than a few dollars. And we just thought that was kind of cool for the design. That's gonna be it for this haul, guys, and that's everything we got from the Thai market. I'm gonna be making a lot more videos in the future. I'm gonna be trying all this stuff, trying a few more things, doing a few more hauls. I do have one sort of main goal I want to achieve with this channel, and that is to try at least one, whether it be candy, sweets, drinks, snacks, or just food in general. One thing from every country on earth, which some countries are going to be harder than others. Some of them aren't going to be that difficult. I mean, you can find stuff online and find, local markets. But that's going to be my main goal with this channel. And obviously I'm going to be doing like a lot of hauls and stuff in between. But until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and see ya!